The internet is once again embroiled in another debate over video games. The flavor of the week is from the currently popular story of YouTuber Shirrako getting his channel banned from YouTube. Shirrako, while streaming Red Dead Redemption 2, came across a feminist NPC and opted to attack her before feeding her to an alligator. Shirrako then uploaded this clip to YouTube with the title of Red Dead Redemption 2 Beating Up Annoying Feminist. Shirrako's video quickly gained a ridiculous amount of views, which led him to creating a multitude of follow-up videos on YouTube, which include Annoying Feminist Fed to Alligator, Annoying Feminist Gives Up, Dropping Feminist to Hell and Killing the Devil, and Arthur Meets Feminists. This is more than an isolated incident, but a continued behavioral pattern. Given the brief context and knowledge I currently have about Shirrako, while I don't believe that he is an explicit misogynist in reality, it is certainly proven that he is taking advantage of misogynist groups on the internet in order to rake in views. As a side note, it is also worth noting that Shirrako has created a video entitled Finding the KKK Clan and Killing Every Single One. Allow me to pre-state my argument with my belief that I have no issue with violent acts done to women in video games, as long as it is indiscriminate on the basis of gender. Countless news outlets have labeled Rockstar's other series, Grand Theft Auto, as deeply misogynist due to the fact that the player is able to bring upon violent harm to women. The issue with this labeling is the fact that this is a player choice instead of a narrative one, meaning that the player has an equal opportunity to attack both men and women in the exact same capacities. This means that there is no evidence of gender discrimination in these claims. The issue with Shirrako's video doesn't come from the act of him attacking this woman in the context of the game, as it can even be stated that he is playing into the role of Arthur Morgan, although this itself is easily disputed by the fact that Morgan is not bigoted.
You, my friend, what do you think about women's suffrage?
Women voting? Sure, why not?
Instead, the issue is derived outside the context of the game and resides within the realm of context of the uploaded video. As stated, Shirrako made no attempt to hide his clearly blatant and inflammatory language in order to bait views from anti-feminist crowds. Arguments can be made of Shirrako as a misogynist, but he is absolutely opportunistic at the expense of others. When YouTube banned Shirrako's channel, he was quick to decry their actions, stating that all he simply did was kill a female NPC. This is an explicit demonstration of intellectual dishonesty on Shirrako's part, as he is moving the goalpost away from the framing of his video. The framing of the video becomes even more disgusting, even by the simple act of him explicitly labeling the woman in the game as annoying. The game takes place in 1889, a time period in which feminists had a plethora of entirely legitimate arguments to make in order to ensure equal rights. Labeling this woman's protest as annoying is mortifying and belittling to the historical inequalities that women faced over 100 years ago. In the context of the game, the woman isn't even doing anything to directly annoy the player. The only action she does is loudly proclaim that she wants equality. If someone is standing in the middle of town demanding equality and you deem it as annoying, there's something wrong with you. Shirrako's willingness to be an opportunist is one thing, but he is feeling the fire of trollish crowds that giggle and delight over taking cheap jabs at those that fight for equality. At the end of the day, Shirrako's videos were intended as jokes, and wide swaths of his audience will recognize this while still being moral citizens that don't hold his humor to be the truth of the world. However, there are absolutely crowds that this video caters to, and unparching their thirst is dangerous in our current climate given the open hostility towards feminist groups. To conclude, do I think that Shirrako should have had his channel banned? No, I don't. I personally have a high threshold for being offended, but I also sympathize with the plights of others. However, it is imperative to note that Shirrako is absolutely an opportunist that is only causing further damage to our society by enabling and catering hostile behaviors. I would like to have a continued dialogue with anybody in the comments section as long as it remains well-organized and thought-provoking conversations. Spewing out arguments comprised of PC culture this and SJWs that is not an argument. It only exposes your lack of ability to make a compelling argument and instead shows your reliance on mimetic culture. I don't plan to make this type of video my primary content on the channel, as I much prefer to talk about video games themselves and their game design. However, I felt the need to speak on this particular issue. The Resident Evil 4 design video is well underway, but with it sitting currently at 74 pages long, it's going to take a while on my already burdened schedule. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps a lot. Thank you.